How about I show you how to prepare an elegant dish capturing the flavors of Provence, all that in less than half an hour. I'm making Provencal shrimp sauté. We're gonna start with the fennel. When you buy a fennel, there's the bulb and the stalks. I'm going to cut the stalks. I'll be reserving some of the fronds to add at the end of the recipe. The stalks we don't need right now, but you can put them in a broth. It's absolutely delicious. For the fennel bulb, I'm gonna cut it in half and cut each piece in half again. I'll remove the core. I'm gonna do the exact same thing with all the 4 pieces, and then each pieces I'm going to cut in thin slices. Before I finish chopping the fennel, I'm gonna preheat the skillet to medium-high. Perfect. Now that the pan is hot, I'm going to add some butter. When the butter is nicely melted, I'm going to add the fennel with 1 onion that I've sliced as well in thin slices. Of course, don't forget to season. I'm going to let the fennel and the onions cook for about 8 minutes. What I'm looking for is tender vegetables with just a little bit of color. To add even more flavor, I need 2 cloves of garlic. I can add the garlic. Look, the fennel is starting to brown. This is exactly what I'm looking for. I'm going to let the garlic cook for another 2 minutes. In the meantime, I'll cut some tomatoes in dices, so I'll remove the stem and the core. After the tomatoes are all diced, it's time to add some wine. So just a little bit of white wine. And I'm making sure with my spatula to scrape the bottom of the pan just to get all the flavor bits. After the wine has reduced about half, it's time to add the cream, 35% cream. I'm going to let the cream come to a boil. Now I can add the shrimps. They're of course peeled and deveined. I'm gonna make sure the sauce coats them well. Season with a bit of salt and pepper. I'm going to let the shrimps cook for about 3 minutes or until they turn pink. The shrimps are cooked. So now I'll be able to add the tomatoes. They don't need to cook, they just need to warm up in the sauce. And you remember these fronds that we kept at the beginning? I'm just gonna chop maybe a cup of them and add it to the skillet. This will add color, but of course all the licorice flavor. I'm gonna toss them in. Just before it's done, I'm gonna taste the sauce and see if the seasoning is perfect. It's good, but needs a little bit more salt. Perfect. Let's get a bowl. This smells absolutely delicious. You can smell the licorice. I'm going to add just a little bit of the fennel. Didn't I tell you this was gonna be a quick and easy recipe to make? Enjoy!